Hi Soul Family, it's LaTonya with Sagii Soul. Thank you so much for tuning in to your reading. This reading is for fire signs. I did start with air the other day because we're still in Aquarius season, but now I'm on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, before I get started, let me just say thank you to all my old subscribers. I really appreciate you. Those of you who have been coming to the channel since I've started the channel, and you are just going around getting readings from this reader, this reader, this reader, please subscribe to the channel, put in your energy so that you receive an energy exchange and become a part of the soul tribe, okay? Thank you so much. Moving on to my new subscribers who do subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing. Soul Family, thank you for your emails, your comments, your likes, your dislikes, the shares, subscribing. Soul Family, thank you for leaving your comments, sharing your personal stories. It helps to heal others who are going through the same situations, and for those who will be coming up behind their energy. Okay, so we are in a new month. I'm sorry. New month, new year. So happy new year. I've done readings last month. So we're good, Saggies. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't have my calendar for last month, so I actually would like to read your horoscope for February 2022. Sagittarius, and it reads, it seems perfect, plenty of time to daydream and imagine, but when you return to earth, you may not have the energy to, oh my goodness, or inspiration to do anything with your ideas. Okay, let me reread that. It seems perfect, plenty of time to daydream and imagine, but when you return to earth, you may not have the energy or inspiration to do anything with your ideas. That's procrastination, Saggies. Come on. The first of the year, you should be pushing out your ideas, throwing things out, putting things online, doing your YouTube channel, writing your book, creating your business, writing out your business plan, right? No stagnation. This is the time to get going in the new year. Document them and revisit them later. Now is the time to do the grunt work. Exactly. Time to do the work, Saggies. Rewarding days will be the 23rd and the 24th towards the end of the month. Your challenging days will be the 9th, the 10th, and the 11th, which is this upcoming Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, Saggies. So hopefully you are not just daydreaming. Hopefully you are just not imagining how things would be if you were living here, if you was in this relationship, if you were making this kind of money. You got to put some action into that, right? The first of the year is always about action. Laying your seeds, planting your seeds so that you reap what you sow. When you plant your seeds, when spring comes, when summer comes, you're seeing everything that you put in time and invest into, everything that you watered, everything that you gave action to, everything that you put attention to, you see those seeds grow. You already know that, Saggies, right? In order to do that, we have to release toxic people, toxic places, situations, people, situationships. All those things that hinder us from our life path, all those things that hold us back, all those things that hold back our money, all those things that when we think we've climbed the ladder and we think we're doing good with money, if we're with someone who's not meant to be on our life path, if we're with someone who is a bad karmic lesson, you'll get to a certain point and then you'll slide back down the ladder, right? That's the universe letting you know. I'll let you have this, and then you're going to slide back down until you follow your life path. You're going to slide back down the ladder until you release those people, places, and things who are not meant to be on your life path. Those people, places, and things who hinder your happiness, right? Your leadership, your ability to be free and energetic and mobile and participate in new things. So if your life is stuck and stagnant, you have to look at yourself and you have to look at the person you're connected to, the environment you're in, the job you're in, the family you're dealing with, situations, career, business partners, whatever it is, you have to look at that and take some responsibility, and also looking at the relationship that you've bonded yourself with, right? Anyway, we have the prayer of Jabez, 1 Chronicles, chapter 4, 9 through 10. Praying to enlarge your personal and professional territories. Bowing down to the Most High God every day. Prayer and meditation. You don't believe in that? Going out in nature is still the divine. So whatever you want to call it. But making sure you're manifesting and calling things in presently. You can't move towards the future. You can't have things in the future if you don't imagine it, if you don't manifest it. And I'm talking about high vibrational things, right? Anyway, Don't forget to check your moon, rising, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, your Lilith, to see what your shadow side is, what kind of shadow work you should be doing. Everything in your natal birth chart to tell you what you should be doing, what's your life path, who's your best mates, that's your homework, Sagittarius, to find out who you are other than just your sun sign. I think I've said enough. All right, so I'm going to bring you down. Let's go ahead and get into your pre-shuffle. Saggies, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I hope you're staying focused on your breath, focused on meditation, focused on yoga, exercise, hiking, walking, biking, swimming, driving, getting fresh air. For my people on the West Coast, yes, surfing, snorkeling, diving, swimming. I didn't forget you guys. So, Sagii, when I picked up the card, I have the Lovers. A choice between two or more. The thing is, this is almost like this angel is pointing the arrow somewhere else, and this person is looking up at the angel like, oh, not him or not her? Okay, which way then? Who is my high vibrating divine person? And when I split the deck again, we have the High Priestess with the Lovers. Some of you already know who your person is. Maybe you're just not saying anything. Maybe they didn't pick you, so guess what? Ashes to dust. You're leaving them behind. Right? Whether they're a high vibrating soulmate or not, whether they're a twin flame or not, if they don't pick you and they want to come in with sloppy seconds, give them the door, give them the boot, tell them no thank you. Matter of fact, Saggies, leave them on red. Right? So Sagittarius, one thing you can do bad all by yourself. Let's split the deck. You don't need to raise any adults who act like children, who can't get their money together, who can't get their mental state together, who are chaos, confusion. The moon. So you could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. Or there are some things that are coming up, Saggy, that maybe you want... Ooh, I'm sorry for those of you who have on headphones. Maybe you just weren't too sure of a situation. You also have Five of Swords. Chaos, strife. This is my gangster card. And you also have the Ten of Swords. It's in the reverse. So in the upright, that's the full Ten of Swords, being stabbed in the back over and over. A lot of you are coming out of that, seeing people for who they are, people, places, things, situations, situationships, right? And you also have the Nine of Pentacles. Single ladies, single men, sexy, beautiful, handsome, counting your pentacles, and if you're not, you will be. This is letting you know Spirit is almost coming to you saying this is where you need to go. This is the path. This is what's going to give you happiness. You can do bad all by yourself because the people that you're going to attract are people who are opportunists, people who like to gaslight, people who think they're playing games on you, but you have the last game always. Because for many of you, you are a magician or a high priestess, and you also have the Five of Pentacles. Exactly. Five of Pentacles in the upright, lack, poverty, a poverty mindset, thinking I can't have this, I can't have that, feeling left out in the cold because of what one person does, a second person has done to you, a third person has done to you, realizing there's billions of people in this world coming out of that lack mentality. And you also have Judgment, Major Arcana. That's right. The golden rule, treat others as we would have them to treat us. For some of you, this is some good dharma coming in 2022. And for others who mistreated you, well, some karma, right? And the Fool. Yeah, Sagittarius, Major Arcana. Time to jump off the cliff. Time to get into the unknown. Time to take your passion back. Sagittarius. concern was the moon. Things that were hidden. But this moon is almost like secretly celebrating. This is not your typical moon where things are hidden. I think some of you are perhaps working on things. This woman has on a party hat, a glass of champagne, a party blower in her mouth, something else in her hand, celebrating in the dark, waiting for things to be revealed. Maybe some of you, you are not letting your left hand know what your right hand, as it says in the Bible. I have to get that particular scripture for you. I think it's in Luke chapter 12, if I'm not mistaken, but not letting your right hand know what your left hand is doing. We also have the 5 of swords with the 10 of swords. So for some of you, of course, there were betrayals, right? Maybe by 2 or more people in your life. Maybe these people hung you out to dry. Whether it was a spouse, a partner, whether it was a spouse and a friend, whether it was business partners, whether it was family members, someone that you thought you were in tight with. Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die. These people helped to put these swords in your back. For some of you, you just may have back problems, right? Or health problems when I see the 10 of swords. And maybe these 2 people are part of have contributed to your health condition. Take it as it resonates. I do see a lot of you coming out of that. Whether you're getting the attention that you need, whether you're getting medical attention, whether you're getting rest. Because even though these people tried to betray you, and for some of them not tried, but they actually did, they made you the scapegoat, they left you hanging, you're still sitting at the 9 of Pentacles, the first of the year. 9 of Pentacles is not always about money. People think I don't have that much in my bank account. I don't have this, I don't have that. But 9 of Pentacles is a state of mind. How you feel about yourself, your mental state, your health, what you can do, the things that people can't do every day, and you can get up and start a new day. Especially in certain countries that you live in America, you can get up and write out a business plan. You can get up and put together financing and figure out what different investment groups are doing what and what are they investing in. And 9 of Pentacles is a state of mind. So I don't want for 2020 or 2022, maybe something happened in 2020, but 2022, I want you all to focus on celebration. I want you to focus on a positive state of mind. I want you to call in presently what you would like. Don't wait future thinking. You have to call it in presently so that you can walk into whatever you're manifesting now into the future. For a lot of you, due to this betrayal, this backstabbing, there's judgment here. Maybe some of you realize that just letting people go, instead of always having the last word, instead of going and arguing with people and getting confrontations, and maybe you just decided, you know what, let go, let God. Your best living is living a good life while others watch. Those who try to betray you, those who tried to put you down, those who said you weren't good enough, your best life is moving along your life path. Judgment is here. And for that, some of you will be facing good dharma, while others will be experiencing karma. Those who tried to trap you into a lack of poverty, those who made you feel that you weren't good enough, you didn't belong, you didn't have enough money, you didn't look a certain way, you didn't have certain things. Guess what? You're coming out of that. I'm talking to Sagittariuses who are finally seeing their self-worth, self-respect, self-love, taking back power and dominion over their lives. Understanding that people who betrayed you, people who disrespected you, They can't come with you in 2022. And if you brought them along and you were suffering and having money problems and mental issues and unemotional bouts of different concerns, you realize you have to let these people go. Because I'm talking to Sagittarius who are ready for a new life. I'm talking to Sagittariuses who are celebrating quietly, starting new businesses, starting new creative ideas in the dark, maybe at night, maybe early in the wee hours of the morning, but I see someone celebrating here. I see a lot of people celebrating their new life. So Sagittarius, get ready. It's 2022. Get ready. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Get ready. Start getting your business going. Start putting your online business on. Start writing down your business plan. Get moving. Start calling in your new relationship, whatever and whoever you want that is vibrating as high as possible on the level that you're vibrating. Sagittarius, this is your reading. Please subscribe, like, share, and of course, comment. And so, family, thank you so much for tuning in to Sagii Soul and from one soul to another soul. I love you so, family. Have a good week.